Hello, welcome to my channel, Words of Reflection and Knowledge. The subject we are going to discuss today is dealing with someone who is a narcissist. Everybody has met someone who's displayed some of the traits of a narcissist. We sometimes work with these people, who have narcissistic traits, whether they are our boss or coworkers. They can be very difficult to work with. Working with someone whose ego is so big, it could fill a football stadium, can be mentally draining, especially if that person is your boss. If the person is not your boss, then it can be even worse. Working with someone where all they care about is themselves and nothing else is also mentally draining. And on top of all that, there's dealing with a friend who has some narcissistic traits can also be mentally draining. You could be going through tough times having lost your home and job. All your friend wants to talk about is how the restaurant messed up their order and ruined their whole day. Dealing with someone who has narcissistic personality disorder can be tough, because it's hard for them to relate to your problems or see your point of view. They only want to help you solve the problem if it affects them personally. Sorry to break it to you, but a narcissistic person won't feel bad about you losing your job or house. What they will care about is why is there no bacon on their sandwich? I mean, to a narcissist, your loss of work and home doesn't compare to the lack of bacon on their sandwich. The sad truth is that some of the most successful people in life are narcissists. One of the most famous narcissists just finished his term as President of the United States of America. There are a couple ways to deal with people who are egomaniacal. You can feed their hungry egos. Like giving candy to a spoiled child. You can expect enough ego feeding will make the person become tolerable. You can also choose the other method of simply ignoring the person. Ignoring a narcissist only works for a little while. Eventually, like a hurricane needs warm water to survive, their ego will need attention. Like a spoiled child, they will throw a temper tantrum. Narcissists tend not to be too difficult to understand. When they start dropping truth bombs, believe it. These are their real feelings, not an attack of anger. You should process the information and act accordingly. I know for some people it can be difficult to understand how some people can be so self-centered. Asking yourself that question is like asking a person with cancer why he or she continues to smoke. If you try to make sense of everything in life, you will eventually realize that there are definitely things in life that won't make any sense. So wasting your energy on making sense out of nonsense is not going to get you anywhere at all. Life is about balance. We can't have nice people in the world all the time. That would be too boring. If you took the time to notice, society needs these narcissistic people to keep other people in check and to remind them not to forget their own needs. I know some people watching this video might be thinking, what are you talking about? Just think about it for a second. If there weren't any unhealthy people dying from eating bad food, nobody would want to eat healthy food. Sometimes you have to meet someone who is self-centered so that you can recognize someone who isn't. Whether this is in your profession or personal life, it makes it easier to appreciate people with humility. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe or comment down below or press like.